So, the NFL decided to add male cheerleaders to their rosters, apparently. Melonie Mack is very upset about this. We are going to listen with open ears and open hearts to hear what the problem with male cheerleaders is. Let's go.
So the NFL has male cheerleaders. Like 11 teams now have male cheerleaders. I'm surprised this hasn't happened a lot before, especially as they were pushing all of the LGBTQ ideologies, those perverted satanic ideologies and all that. But yes, this is a big thing, and people are threatening to boycott the NFL over this. I'm going to dive into this video and then share some of my opinions as well. So right now we have the Vikings under fire over...
You'll have to explain to me why if women can do it, men cannot also do it. What's the problem?
Male cheerleaders. Now, when I initially hear male cheerleaders, apparently there's been male cheerleaders, and I just didn't know it because I don't know. The games I've been to, I went to the Cowboys game, watched the Cowboys game.
Crazy. Wow. You just didn't know it, huh? It's almost as if it doesn't matter.
Last season, they didn't have any male cheerleaders there. And then I've watched the Steelers and Texans the year before that. I'm a Steelers fan. No cheerleaders. I was at the Texans stadium. I know Steelers don't have cheerleaders at all. Texans, I don't. Wait, they did. I believe they did. But they were not there. I did not see any male cheerleaders among them. But apparently there have been male cheerleaders that have been sneaking in there. I don't know what all teams have them, but we are going to have a little bit of a breakdown of what all teams have male cheerleaders as of now. So this article, of course, is promoting it. They're acting like it matters. This is important for representation and this and that. Let's see what they have to say. The NFL...
If it doesn't matter, then don't talk about it.
has frequently become the focal point of culture wars online over the past few years, with some criticizing it for being too woke. Yes, it has been lately. Social media discourse has been prompted about the pride flags and all that stuff, which often referred to the Black national anthem.
The only reason you'd be upset about male cheerleaders is if you admit that like the female cheerleaders are like your eye candy. Like, it's just objectification. I don't like, okay, we're practicing radical empathy. Listen, I don't think they think that, but I think they think that, you know what I mean? I don't think that that's their thought process, but deep down, I do think that this is just being upset about not being able to see big boobies. Some of them might even admit that.
Yeah, it's that Black national anthem.
As many big boobies, cringe. I guess.
Okay.
They're reminded that men can do the same thing too.
So they're saying it matters. Why? They didn't get to the point. It doesn't. This is the thing. If you want to know my stance when it comes to cheerleaders as a whole, I do think that I think some cheer routines can be awesome with male cheerleaders. When they catch the women, they can throw them up in the air so that these women can do some really cool flips and stuff like that. So
this is a very throwable man right here, okay? I think the women are the ones throwing him. Look at how much more muscular they are. They're like meatier than he is. See that one in the back? That's crazy. He's the one getting thrown. What you talking about?
Yeah. Adding men to a cheer routine gives more athletic opportunity and some more cool stunts and feats to be had.
That is a small
but
man.
I don't want to see a bunch of fruity actions from cheerleaders, from these male cheerleaders. It's not good. This is not something that the NFL is...
Cheerleading by default is fruity. It is like one of the most fruity things you can do. Like, go team. You can do it. Go. Like you wear pom-poms, for Christ's sake. It doesn't get much more fruity.
It's supposed to be a family-friendly event. Granted, it's not always that way. But it is supposed to be a family-friendly event to go to these games.
Okay.
And then here you have these male cheerleaders who are acting effeminate, which is an abomination in God's sight.
No, stop. But why? But why do you think this way? Melonie, I pat you gently on the head. Why do you think this way, though? Like, this makes no sense, my dear. It makes 0 sense. I don't understand. Where does this come from? Where does this come from? Please.
I believe that children should not be exposed to these types of behaviors because it's destructive, it's harmful, and it leads people down the wrong path. I do hope that all of these people who live in those kind of lifestyles will find Jesus and be delivered from that, because it is demonic, and I do believe it's demonic oppression, and I believe that demons tempt them and lead them astray on this path instead of being the men that God created them to be and embracing their masculinity, right? Not everybody has to be a wilderness man in the woods, okay? So I'm not saying that, but
thank you for the permission.
Deliberately act
woman mansplaining me on how to be a man. Womansplaining me on how to be a man. How dare you?
Effeminate
That's
a different story. That is not of God. So I don't think that's good for children to be exposed to. Also, we have the New Orleans Saints who have 12 male cheerleaders, apparently. That's a lot.
She's just like, oh, this is my special little opinion, you know? I just don't personally think it's good for children. We're going to be as charitable as possible and just say that she like authentically believes all this. I just don't I don't think you've thought about it for more than 3 seconds. I just want to talk to her. You know what I mean? I just want to talk.
So a lot of people don't like it. Here we go again. This is definitely
Here I go again on my own.
That's definitely giving effeminate, right? So they have had male cheerleaders since 2018.
What's effeminate
apparently.
about this?
So this guy, again, I didn't know anything about this. So I guess it just wasn't something that they put on camera a lot.
Small.
Because I've not seen when I watch these games. But yeah, when I've watched these games on TV, right? So here you have people who are saying they are going to boycott. Sweet. We have the Minnesota Vikings has...
okay, I'm bored of this. What's the point?
And so what you do is have performing... So I'm
calling it quits here. We'll make it a nice short one for Dubsy. I don't think this is a big deal. I don't think you should have covered this. I think it's silly. I don't think it's not family friendly to have male cheerleaders any more than it is to have female cheerleaders. And to be honest with you, female cheerleaders have more visible bits. So like if you're going to be upset about things not being family friendly, it already isn't family friendly because those gigantic knockers are just knocking. You know what I mean? They're knocking. All the time. So it's honestly like, if you're going to make that argument, sorry, I'm a little congested for some reason. If you're going to make that argument, it's honestly worse from the straight side, in my opinion. But that's just me. You know, I personally think that it's their bodies and they shouldn't be ashamed of it. And it shouldn't be like inappropriate to just show your body as it is, clothed, of course, but clothed appropriately. But your body, you know, like, I think it's fine. But if you're going to go there, you know, the big breast disease. I'm just saying. Hi, thanks so much for watching and making it to the end of the video. I just wanted to let you all know that I love and appreciate everybody in my community, whether you can support me financially or just by liking, commenting, and sharing my videos. It helps way more than you know. That being said, I do want to give a very special thanks to my tier 4 subs, which would be Space Timid and Hot Take Andy. And thanks so much to my monetary subscribers from any of the tiered subs or anybody who gives me money in any form, including going to my Patreon shop, donating money to me directly. It all helps way more than you know. If you do decide to help me financially, you can get some really cool perks like early access to content, exclusive access to censored videos, also some really cool badges next to your name. Even if you can't afford a monetary subscription, just watching, sharing, and commenting on my content helps way more than you know. Thanks again, and I will see you all in the next video.